So on this side of the building is where we have textile work, and on this side is leather. And just some ideas coming out. And so this is where the decisions really get made.
That's what Alpine Stars is committed to do. There's nothing that we don't do ourselves.
好了，那我们现在来到 Alpine Star 的 RD2。那这一个呢，基本上他们就是在所有的最新的什么科技也好啊，新材质都是在这个 RD2 这边所研发也好，来测试都好。那这边呢，其实也有很多很屌的东西。那我们刚刚看的 RD1，它那个是比较旧的，所以它 RD1 现在是在做就是全世界的车手的皮衣，还有一些工用具、手套、鞋子什么等等的。但是这一个好就不太一样，这个就是可能 Take Air 的，就是气囊背心的系列，还有最新的科技，全部都是在 RD2 生产研发。OK， 那我们就进去看看吧。Let's go.
So basically, on either side of here is pattern development. So, you know, these guys are working. We've presented 2025.
Oh.
And, you know, that's what we've been working on this week. So now these guys, having made the samples and everything that you've seen now, are on to the next, basically. And constantly onto the, you know, the next collection. So on this side of the building is where we have textile work, and on this side is leather.
Oh.
Basically, because it's different pattern makers, different needs. And so this building, because we moved into it in 2018, we had the shell, and we were just able to fit it out exactly to suit our needs, basically. And so that's what we've got on each side. So here it's textile, but this is, like Tech Vision auto suits.
Wow.
So, you know, this is like the newest technologies of that. Wow. It's their pattern making for leather. Look at this. It's a very young leather suit. No?
Yeah. Youth.
And so, you know, a lot of our touring development is done here. It's legacy. We follow the pathway through leather on this side, textile on this side.
Oh.
The contemporary, you know. And just some ideas coming out based on sort of trends and things like that. So eventually, once the collection comes together, it will all be sort of displayed in here.
Okay.
And then there'll be, we'll have models, fit models come in to wear it, but the audience will be the product development team.
Oh.
So all the elements that go into it, Gabriele as well, will join it. And so this is where the decisions really get made.
Wow.
So from having the visions downstairs and then realizing them into samples, it's here that the samples start getting developed. On site here, we have our own pattern room as well. So we're able to make those adjustments to the fit. We're able to, you know, make everything in-house here. We're not sending it off for manufacture and bringing it back. So when a collection is, you know, in the run-up to what we just presented with 25, a lot of time is spent in here with the whole team together, really deciding on that direction. Is this product what we set out for it to be? All of those questions to refine it, ready to present to you guys, basically.
Wow.
And so, timing-wise, because we're here, they presented 2025, but probably like a month or two ago would have been some real critical moments. In getting everything together for it, you know, to do some fit checking as well, how ergonomic the products are on a motorcycle, everything like that. So this is a really important room in the grand scheme of the collections, basically.
This is what's in the Tech Air 7X.
Oh.
So this is the brain, the main control logic. This is the battery. What we also have, this is the connector. Remember I told you it connects to the ARM display. We have, remember the sensors that I was telling you about before?
Yeah.
There's two sensors, two triaxial sensors on the main control unit.
Okay.
And then we connect one on each shoulder. right? So there's another accelerometer on the left shoulder and one on the right shoulder. And
That's
then
new, right? You said.
yeah, that's brand new for the 7X. And then this is, remember that display I was showing you on the middle?
Yeah.
This is
So
it.
it's,
All right, so this display has the 3 LEDs,
Yeah.
and also has a USB, and it also has a sensor. So on the flap, one side has a magnet, the other side has the sensor, and then when you close it, it activates. So so we design everything. You know, we write the software, we do the hardware, we make the housing, like that's what Alpine Stars is committed to do. There's nothing that we don't do ourselves. Like the back protectors, everything we do. Okay, so no, hard work.
can't wait for this.
Definitely hard work, and this is a really very cool product for us. And then a part of what we do, not just as an electronics team, we also make the tools for manufacturing. So when they're assembling, we have to make sure that it works, right? So this is why we have this particular fixture here. It's a very simple one, right? This is for our Tech Air 3 product. So as they're assembling, they plug it in, double check.
Oh.
Right? Just in case there's something wrong with the connector or something that is not, like even with the inflator, we plug in the inflator,
Okay.
right? And just to check that the connector is okay, right? Because again, if there's something wrong with the system, it means that the airbag may not deploy, and that's, of course, it's a sensitive. It's paramount to safety, and so that's again back to what I said about our commitment to safety and performance, right? So there's the little that we don't do ourselves, and we have a very, we have a very small team, so you don't need the largest army, you just need the best team to win, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways. Yeah, very happy. So happy to see you guys. I thought
Yeah. So basically, the big difference between like the SM5, the SM8, and the SM10 helmet, the motocross helmets, is that the shell, everything is the same, but then the materials used is the point of difference with it. So you've got the 3 different price points, and so, but the technology is all the same in there, just something that's like more cost effective for somebody and everything. So I say that to say that with the SR10 helmet, it's probably safe to say that as the line develops, there'll be a similar type of progression on there where there'll be a more I don't want to say cost effective, but a more entry level price point version of it with different materials, because the SR10 is like, it's MotoGP spec. It's absolutely there. And then one thing we presented this week was the SM3 Youth helmet, basically. So that was something that was shown in MX25. So basically, all of that comes out of this. All of the departments that we're seeing are rapidly expanding. Already, Dominic here, we moved in here in 2018, and already he's saying, we're looking at a new space to expand. But it just shows the growth of each department of the company. We're about 13 different companies under one roof. Some companies only make helmets. Some companies only make tech denim. Some companies only make gloves. But we do everything, and we have dedicated teams on all of those things. So people working on footwear or people working on contemporary footwear aren't necessarily working on super tech boots or tech 10 boots. They're all specialized in their specific fields. So yeah. And then on this side is protection. Basically. Only legends on this wall.
Oh yeah.
only the legends on this wall.
Yeah.
I think there's a minimum requirement of 5 championships looking at this wall, because it's less. In R&D 1, in R&D 2, this is the pattern room for samples and everything there. Like, not that we should maybe get too close up on it, but here you see a sample of the Tech 7 X getting put together and everything. So this sample room in here, you see leather products, you see Tech Air products, you see all sorts doing it. But then this works, having the design studio, having the product developers, and having a sample room here where they can come in and say, we need this material, we need this fit. again, it works. It's paper patterns on these products. So everything works, starting with a paper pattern, basically, when it comes to the jackets and the suits and tech air. Ciao.
OK，
And it's applied like this for at least 10 seconds. This is a really tough test.
哦，看到这种高单价的产品被撞就很爽，是不是？